Assassin's Creed Black Flag is an amazing game. People don't really give it the recognition it deserves, but in my opinion it's one of the greatest Assassin's Creed games that we've ever gotten. It's everything that Assassin's Creed games should be. It has character, identity, characters you can grow with and believe in. It's different to the other ones. And most importantly, most of all, it has murder. And it has murder. All jokes aside, Assassin's Creed 4 is one of the greatest Assassin's Creed games that we have gotten. It's different to the other games. It includes ship combat and naval combat. It's one of the main reasons why this game is so great. You get your ship, you upgrade your ship as you please, you then go out onto the seven seas, you find ships to destroy, and you try and destroy them. And there's only ever two outcomes when you find the ship. You're either the one who is doing the booming, or you're either one who is getting boomed. It's really just that simple. It's what makes me love this game so much. But when you're the one who's actually doing the booming, then you get this massive dopamine rush just flood your body. You feel so good, you feel like you're about to accomplish something. And when you finally destroy the boat, you feel so proud of yourself. When you put it beside the boat, you get the chance to board it, and that's when things get really tasty and really juicy. You go across onto the other boat by swimming over, you choose how you want to go over there. You take everything they have, their plunder, you can take their crew, you can even take their ship and add it to your collection. You're like the roadmen of the sea. So technically, you could call yourself a seaman. Yeah, that's probably the best word to use, but you get what I mean. It gives you absolute freedom to do what you want and plunder how you want. If you don't want to plunder ships, you don't have to. There's other ways to obtain and gain loot to upgrade your ship. Assassin's Creed Black Flag's combat is simple yet effective. It matches the time in which the game is based. For that reason, it's one of my favourite combats in any Assassin's Creed game. I'm not saying it is my favourite, I'm just saying it's one of my favourites. Even though it can be a bit repetitive, it is quite fun to run into a base and take out heaps of enemies with a few swings of your blade. The combat makes you feel unstoppable, the most powerful thing on the planet. Another aspect of naval combat is forts. Now forts in this game are like ocean bases. They are scattered around the map. They're in every major area. They range in difficulty from really easy to not too hard to really hard. This one's not too hard. It's Dry Tortuga. I chose the easy one just for the purpose of this video. But once you've destroyed all the fort's defences, you will dock up beside the fort in the docking area, and then you will have the chance to actually infiltrate and enter the fort to take it over. Once you're inside the fort, you will have these different objectives like kill the fort officers. Normally it's more than one, but I'm lucky here I've only got to do one. Normally at least one of them will try and run away from you. Some of them do stand and fight, but this one here on the screen is running away. So once you've completed your objective, no matter what it is, you might get a few. You want to do the objective, then once you do that it will say reach the war room. This is where the fort commander is happening. Everyone around you should die. That's actually a soldier. You enter the fort commander's war room, you kill the fort commander, and then you take the fort for yourself. Now a good thing about having forts on your side is that when you're fighting near one of your forts, the forts will actually open fire on enemy ships. So it makes them actually useful and not useless. Stealth in Assassin's Creed Black Flag is no different to any other Assassin's Creed. It is still as basic as you can get, where you can hide in bushes, haystacks, long grass, cupboards, stuff like that. Still, you have your whistle, so you can bring people over to you. You can still kill people from these places, so nothing much changed there. Community stealth is still here. If you're not an Assassin's Creed fan, you probably don't know what that means. It basically just means that you can hide within groups of people, or you can sit on a bench where people are sitting. You can also buy groups of people to hire people to do community stealth with you, so then they'll surround you and you can walk around without actually being noticed. So that's actually pretty cool, but once again that's not a new feature. That's been in previous Assassin's Creeds. Yeah, stealth this year, stealth in this game isn't much different to the other previous Assassin's Creeds, but in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, stealth is used a lot. If you're not on your ship, you're probably going to be on land somewhere, paling somebody, or sneaking into a base to find someone or find information. Crafting in Assassin's Creed 4 is also quite important. You want to get as much health as you can or carry as much ammo for a certain thing. You're going to have to do a bit of crafting. Now, when it comes to crafting, you're going to need pelts of animals or bones of animals. Now, you can either kill the animal and collect the pelt by skinning it, or you could simply go to a shop and buy the ingredients you need for the desired item that you are trying to get. Not only can you craft items like storage for weapons and stuff, but you can also craft different costumes in the game. So I believe there is 4 costumes you can craft. It is the feline hunter, so the hunter outfit, the feline pelt, the shark hunter, and the whaler outfit. I don't think they give you any advantage, but at least they look cool, right?
It's honest opinion.
They are just some of the reasons why I think Assassin's Creed 4 is one of the best Assassin's Creed games ever. Am I saying it's the perfect Assassin's Creed game? No. But what I am saying is it's a standout in the Assassin's Creed series. It's up there, it stands out as one of the best for me. From the ship combat to the addictive normal combat, from plundering ships to plundering forts, from crafting outfits to crafting items. The amount of side quests in the game, the story itself, the characters, it's just a lot. And not in a bad way, it's a lot in a good way. No? This game came out in 2013. This is now 2022. I think this game lives up to what it was, and does it still stand out? I believe it does. I believe it does. I think this game is still a standout game in the Assassin's Creed series, even after 7 years of its release. And I'm hoping we do get a sequel soon. So yeah, that's all this video really was. Has Assassin's Creed Black Flag stayed up to its name, and has it lived up to its name, basically?